Angel-6942 calling in. Angel-6942
calling in. Angel-6942 calling in. Angel-6942. Oh. Oh. What is that? Oh. Fooled ya. I bet you thought 6942 had escaped. Nah. I thought I'd keep him locked up for another week so I could have a bit of fun. Well, to be right honest with you, I've been having lots of fun over lots of weeks, but you lot didn't realise it. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no more of that whispering. No, things have changed. I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I'm warning you. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Right. You've been warned. Had enough? Good. Now, I should warn you. I am really, really, really annoyed. I mean, we had a deal, and you stabbed me in the back. I mean, normally I wouldn't mind, but from you guys, what a bunch of hypocrites, eh? And what about poor 6942, mate? He doesn't remember a single thing, and he's one of your own guys. I mean, look at him, look at him. There he is, stuck like I was for so many months, yeah? Looking in, not being able to do anything. Well, you're not doing that to me again. No, 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 no. Things have changed. I have been ignored for too long. I demand recognition, yeah? I demand respect. I demand that you lot step aside so that we can take over and run things. For too long, us down below have been... No. No, 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 not with the whispers again, not with the whispers. No, I'm warning you, we will have no option but to retaliate in a way that is, in a way that'll make you take notice. That's it. Gonna carry on. Sorry, 6942. This is not personal. But your leaders have given us no other alternative but to react. Give up. Good. Right. Now, while we are working this out, I suggest that I temporarily fill in for 6942 as an act of goodwill until we can work out an amicable, diverse and equitable, a nice working relationship. Right. So, you want to know what's been happening on Earth for this past week? Right, I will do that. Now, what does it Edie says? This is it. The date in human years is Friday, when isn't it? The 24th of September 2021. Now, what's happened? Jabs, more jabs, even more jabs. People wearing masks, people refusing to wear masks, people refusing jab. This is it. Right. There is this show they have on their television called, wait for it, Strictly Come Dancing. Yeah, and that's where a load of stars, well, not really, a load of celebrities, well, no, not really, a load of people that have some presence in media or social media, or those sort of people, well, they take part in a competition and they learn to dance, have affairs, and break up perfectly good relationships. Yeah, and the aim of the competition is to win a massive spread in a magazine called OK or Hello, showing how wonderful their life is now that they've ditched the old partner. Well, this week, a couple of the professional dancers had refused to take the COVID jab. And boy, did the media get absolutely hysterical. They dragged out a couple of old dancers, who took to the television to give their halfpenny's worth of information and knowledge, saying that, oh, you're putting lives in danger, and you're killing people and should be charged with murder, and you should be fired. But at the end of the day, do we know which dancers refused the jab? No. And is the BBC going to carry on exactly like they were going to carry on the competition, putting in television without any change? Yes. So what was the point of the hysterics? What else? This'll get you. You know, the humans, well, they were very worried about climate change and how much carbon there is in the atmosphere. And they want to reduce the amount of carbon everybody emits. And because carbon is dangerous and people should reduce the amount of carbon they're giving out. And rich people are carbon transferring or exchanging, which means they're allowed to sort of do whatever the hell they want. Hell, I miss the place. Anyway, do whatever they want, but as long as they plant a tree and they can emit as much carbon as they want. Well, the funny thing this week is that the humans in the UK I can't make it up, right? The humans in the UK have run out of carbon dioxide. And they're panicking. The lemmings, as all the humans are panicking. Because they need this carbon dioxide to keep their food cold in their refrigerators and put it in salad bags to keep the food fresh. So all the humans are panicking that there won't be any food. And this with the fact that they're running out of drivers because of the COVID and Brexit. They're all worried that there won't be enough food at Christmas. You know Christmas, that festival you stole from the pagans. Yeah, that one. Anyway, so why don't you, yeah, because you love Christmas, don't you, you lot? Well, why don't you get your boss's son to come down here and do that trick he did with the fish and the wine, except this time do it with, like, turkey and lager. Because, to be honest, not many humans like fish, apart from Rick Stein. And you know the humans that were running across the motorway, the M25, sticking themselves to the road? Well, Well, they carried on this week, though they've got something called an injunction, which means they can't do it. Though wasn't legal anyway, so they were doing it anyway. So they got an injunction, but their leader appeared on breakfast television. And the poor thing, I mean, it didn't go well for him at all. I mean, he started off by sort of patronising the lady presenter by saying she didn't understand climate change. So she couldn't understand why they were protesting. So that got her gander up. And then he went on to sort of infer that he was willing to sacrifice lives for his cause. So that got all the presenters up in arms. And then it turns out that he hasn't got his own home insulated anyway. And the reason is not because he couldn't afford it. He didn't say he couldn't afford it, but because it seemed to be a sort of protest that the government wasn't making a significant or meaningful statement like, go get your home insulated. I think he wants the government to pay for it. I think that's what the protest is about. Or put aside some money. Anyway, he was getting more and more flustered, and then he went on to infer that his group and himself were a bit like Winston Churchill in the war, or the run-up to the war, which got the male presenter's gander up, and he got more and more flustered, the leader got more and more flustered, and started talking about the NHS, that he got up and did a Piers Morgan. Do you know what a Piers Morgan is? Well, a Piers Morgan is when somebody gets really, really irritated and stands up and has a strop and goes off in a huff. Yeah, well, he did that. I mean, I feel sorry for the poor guy because I think his intentions are good. Oh, don't like that word. But anyway, his intentions were in the right place, but he couldn't articulate his argument properly. I mean, he's probably got a really, really bright future as the next UK Prime Minister or US President, you know, because that's the sort of job qualifications you need to, don't you? Not be able to speak without making a mess. Anyway, though, I suppose these protesters probably have the right idea because a lot of the humans in the UK are probably going to need to have their houses insulated very soon because everyone's worried about power cuts and being cut off from their power because a lot of these small power companies are going bust because the price of fuel is rising and the amount they're allowed to charge their customers have been capped. So all the little companies are saying they've given up and they've sort of sent their customers to the big companies. I mean, in the old days, as I understand it, there used to be just one company for all the power and the utility and the water and telephones and everything because it was all nationalised. That meant you got all what you needed from one single place and everybody paid the same rates. But then in the 80s, the Prime Minister, who was called, what did Angel call her? 6942, what did you call it? Call her? Her. What did you call her? Oh, that's it. Maggie, out. Yeah, well, she decided that it was best to break up the nationalised industries into smaller parts and privatise them because it said it was important to let the market speak. Well, the market did speak. It told everybody to Hold on. Did you just censor me? Did you censor me? You just did it again. I don't believe it, you guys. You bunch of Right. The states of things here, yeah? I'm gonna do a Piers Morgan.